Hey BookTube, it's Peg at the History Shelf, here for a Friday evening video. I wanted to do a short history haul for you. I should preface this by saying that my channel is fairly new, as you all know. Sorry, the table's shaking. And I had previously purchased some books, and since I have so many books, when they arrived, I wanted to save them for some unhauling for my BookTube channel. So I figured, hey, that's always fun to do. So in one of my previous videos, I mentioned how I used to purchase a lot of books through History Book Club, but I stopped because I realized that they weren't first editions. They were a cheaper knockoff version. Excuse me. And so for many years I did stop, but I was always still a member of it. I would just cancel monthly selections. But recently, in the last 2 to 3 years, the History Book Club and the Military Book Club did an overhaul or not overhaul, but they basically rebranded, and they did a brand new membership model, so that if you, they did it so that you would have 2 credits a month, and each credit is $17.49. So basically, you'd get 2 credits, and worth 2 books of your choice, no matter what the range. I think it could be upwards of $31.99. You could still get that book for a credit, having paid only $17.50. So anyway, it was still pretty much a deal, and I was like, oh, okay, I'll hang around. I bought a lot less just because the price was, $35 a month for 2 books. But here's the thing. I was worried that they would send me a book club edition, but because of the higher rates, I believe they have it set up with the distributors now that they can only ship first editions. So I actually forgot to cancel my credits one month, and I had 2 credits just sitting there. And then they had a sale going on where you could get books where each book was $15 or something. So yeah, that's right, $15. So anyway, I ended up getting 4, and these books arrived probably several weeks ago, and I still haven't unboxed them. I did just pull them out of the box now for you. I thought I'd show you. One of them is kind of funny in a way, because, or not, kind of sad for me, because I paid for it. But anyway, let me show you these 4 history books I have. I'll do the pyramid at the end, because that's so much fun. The first book to add to my library, love ancient history. I've read so much about Alexander the Great, so I had to have this new title by Anthony Everett, and I also have his book on Cicero, right there. So Cicero, and I think Augustus. So I have all my ancient and Roman history is kind of up these 2 shelves up here, but I have more upstairs. But anyway, this is the brand new book by Anthony Everett. As you can see, this is not a book club edition. If it were, it would have a little white box with a number, and it wouldn't have, as you can see, this is the original hardcover, and a lot of times it would have a watermark. Just these things you kind of notice as a book collector. So really excited to have this and to read it. Thinking of some of my favorite books on Alexander the Great, the one I read most recently a few years ago was Paul Cartledge's book on Alexander the Great, which was really good. And I love Paul Cartledge. He's a great ancient historian. I love his books. They're very accessible for the lay reader. So I had to have this book as well. Seen it talked about many times on Steve's channel, other channels. It's Oliver Wendell Holmes, A Life in War, Law and Ideas by Stephen Budiansky. I am a big Civil War fan. I'm sure I've mentioned that many times before, and I want to know about particularly his involvement in it as a young soldier, and how it colored his views on life. I know it was very traumatizing, as it would be, and it was for so many people. I'm sorry guys, I'm still trying to get the hang of getting this book right in the frame there for you. So anyway, look at this beautiful picture. Wow. Well, you just don't see hair like that anymore on men, you know. And well, I guess you do, but I don't know. It's tight. It's really good. Okay, so anyway, Oliver Wendell Holmes, very excited. Okay, another Civil War era book. Very excited to get this one because I've read all about it in all my Civil War studies, and it was just an interesting, titillating story. This is Star Spangled Scandal, Sex, Murder, and the Trial That Changed America by Krista Rose. So if you're not aware, this is about a very scandalous affair happening with, at the time, Congressman Daniel Sickles, who actually became general in the Civil War. He famously at Gettysburg, there was some controversy about one of his, I believe, yes, he was at Gettysburg. I'll get into that later when I do a video on my Civil War studies and my Civil War books, because I have a lot of videos I want to make on different aspects and battles of the Civil War, social, cultural, military. I just love it. So if there's any other Civil War fans out there, subscribe, because there's going to be more coming. Anyway, yeah, Dan Sickles, he was the character. I think this guy was just like, I'll tell you right now, I'll read a little bit on the back here, or in the front. In 1859, as America teetered on the edge of the Civil War, Washington, D.C. was a swirling mix of political tension and reckless gaiety. Congressman Daniel Sickles and his beautiful wife Teresa were among the most popular party hosts in the nation's capital, until the day Congressman Sickles shot and killed U.S. District Attorney Philip Barton Key, the dashing son of Francis Scott Key, in broad daylight in Lafayette Square. He has defiled my bed, Sickles told stunned eyewitnesses. Is the damned scoundrel dead? So this is the true story of the murder and trial that captivated antebellum America and sparked nationwide arguments about male honor, female virtue, madness, and the rule of law. So that's just a little overview. I guess basically the guy was feeling cuckolded and just, went out and shot this guy in the street. Now, I'm not going to give away what happened at the trial. Many of you might already know, but so this is going to be a really fun read. I will talk about it here once I do. And, yeah, probably write a review. Either way, I love it. I'll talk about it. Okay, so here's the funny, sad thing that happened. Since I had ordered these books 3 to 4 weeks ago, I didn't realize that Steve Donahue was going to send it to me. So this is my copy, a second copy of Prince Albert, The Man Who Saved the Monarchy by A.N. Wilson. So Steve, I've got an extra copy. If you want yours back, let me know. But yeah, I ordered it because I wasn't sure. I didn't know that you had that one you were sending to me to review, which is in my October TBR. So anyway, yeah, I have a duplicate. It happens. So, okay, so that's a short history haul here. I'll keep this brief. I might make another video here shortly. If you are intrigued by any of these books, please do let me know. Comment below, subscribe. Again, I will have more videos coming on Civil War. I'd like to have a video dedicated to my Ulysses S. Grant books. Things I've read, my favorites. Yeah, so I've got a lot more coming there, a lot more history to come. Quick update on the fiction. I started a new mystery. Thank you to many of you guys out there commented in my last video. I asked for some tips on some new mystery series, and I started a Shetland series by Anne Cleeves, the first book, Raven Black. Wow, I can't stop turning the pages at night when I'm in bed. It's great. So I think I might really like this series. So, fingers crossed that the book continues to hold my interest. Okay, so on that note, I am going to sign off. Have a great evening, BookTube, and I'll talk to you soon.